In this video, I am going to show you how to create an assignment using Kami. First, you will click on Add Materials, Add Assignment, and then you will type in your assignment name. Obviously, I'm not worrying about formatting or any of that stuff in here, so I'm just making up stuff. Now down here, instead of assigning using Google Drive assignments, you will use Kami. Now, the very first time I did this, I did have to link my accounts. I did create screenshots while I did it, so I will create a document to show you how that works and what that looks like. I'm going to go ahead and assign this book report PDF. As you can see, it says it creates a copy for each student, and I have a student account that I have linked to this so I can show you what that looks like on the student side. Make sure that when you select a due date that it's in the future. I have accidentally scheduled or had a due date in the past, and then of course the assignment when it was submitted was late, so I want to point that out real quick. And you'll need to select a category, and categories will go over in another video, and you'll hit create. So you'll see I accidentally created it out in the main area, so I am going to move that. Oh, I can't do it that way. I need to select the gear, move, and now I can tell it into my book report form. I'm just sticking it in this folder. I don't know where it is supposed to go. This is just for me to play with. So you can see I already did this. When you click on the new one, you can see open assignment with Kami, and it will show you what it looks like. And as you can tell, we're right at the end of our free trial for premium. So I'm glad I'm doing this now. We will have the new one in July. So we will have a brief period of time where this won't work. And then when a student is done, they can click turn in. And that right there is the big reason we want premium, because that feature goes away. So the student will want to click text box. The very first time they come in, it will show select as the default, and they'll need to click on text box. And then after that, I believe it remembers their choice, and then they can type in anything here. So all they need to do, once I click out, I have to click again where I want it to go. So I will also make a Kami video for the students. I think most of them are familiar with it now after the spring, but then the student would turn it in. And I will show you what that looks like in just a moment, but I want to show you in here what that looks like when a student has turned it in. So you can see that this has been turned in on time. That one had said late because I had selected June 5th on accident, and then I went in and updated it. So that's another thing you want to pay attention to is under submissions. If you see things that are showing late and you know that you just assigned it, that's something you might want to check, because I just did that. I'm going to go into my student's account real quick. So you can see that he only has the first assignment. I'm going to refresh. There's the second one that I just created. Click it, open. He had to also go through and link the accounts. So I can again show how that is done. I took a bunch of screenshots, so I will create that. And again, it would start here. So we would want to tell the students to go here, and then you can type test assignment 2. So in this one, I'm not going to do all of this, but I did in the last one. So then he turns it in. It shows the name, turn in. And it looks like this. They have to go through this last step of hitting submit. And I have not played with this, so I'm not sure why it's showing those options or what that does yet, so I will play with those. But it looks like he can also submit another file here, or do an audio or video to also submit, and then submit. If they click on resubmit, then they could resubmit something else, but not this document. They can also see what they submitted by clicking on it. And I found this to be unintuitive, but they click the X in the top right near their name to exit out. So, and this nifty little feature here, if they want to add it to their portfolio, then they can do that here. And there's not a grade yet. So now if you go back into my account, I can see that that was turned in on time. If I click on it, I can see what the student turned in, and I can also apply a grade right here. And you'll notice you can show to student or not. So let's go look. So we're showing to student on this one. And again, I click the X. It shows the grade right here. I'm going to my student. I'm going to refresh. And now I see the grade. And I see the comment. Now let's go back to the week 1. I'm going to grade this one. I'm going to put 92. And then I'm not going to select show student, but I'm also going to say great job, just because I want to see what that does. So I'm back in the students account, going to week 1. I see the grade, but I do not see the comment. I also quickly want to show you what it looks like in their grades. So I'm going over here and clicking on grades in the students account. Now you can see that the grade, you can see how that looks. So I've put in 2 assignments and they're both under the homework category. And here I see the one comment that I said show student, and I do not see the comment from the other. And in my account as the teacher, sorry, I clicked on the wrong thing. I can see the same thing. So I see that 2 assignments were turned in, and I can see the overall. And I can also see my comments here. And I can also, if I had forgotten to click that, I can go back and do that there. And it looks like the assignment itself is also linked in there, which is great. So you will see that in your grade book. And I think that's it for now. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. And hopefully that was helpful. Thank you.